Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. This intro revolves around a B flat bar chord. This is an E form here at fret 6 on string 6. It's a B flat. There's a major chord shape. And there's some mixture of major and minor pentatonic in here. I talk about this application in both fretboard theory and also in my pentatonic DVD, but I will not be discussing it here, as the purpose of this video is to show you how to use part of this bar chord, break it up into different forms. And the way it's used in this intro is without the bar, only playing these notes here. So normally when you play the whole bar chord, you bar and you strum all the strings. But for this particular application, you're only going to play these notes right here. You're not going to play string 6, you're not going to play string 2 or 1. So you really only need to finger those strings. In fact, since you don't need to bar, you don't need to use these fingers necessarily. You could use these 3 if you wanted, which is what I do when I'm playing this intro. This intro starts by sliding into the note that your middle finger is on when you play the bar chord. Just back up a couple of frets, pick, and then end at fret 7. Then you're going to pick the 6th fret of string 2, and then the 8th fret of string 2. Next, you're going to play the 6th fret of strings 1 and 2. That's part of the chord too, by the way. And you're going to back up 1 fret, you're going to pick, you're going to slide into the 6th fret, and then you're going to pick it 2 more times. And you do that 3 times. Let me back up for you. Next, here's some more pentatonic work. You're going to pick the 9th fret of string 2, then the 8th fret of string 2, then the 6th fret of string 2. You could use these 3 fingers if you want. Next, you play the 6th fret of string 3, and you hammer into the 7th fret of string 3, which is the major 3rd of the chord shape that this intro revolves around. And you will end at the 8th fret of string 4. Pick that twice. That's your root, by the way. There's B flat. There's B flat an octave higher. Next, you're going to play a piece of that E form bar chord, and since my ring finger is already here from the previous lick, I just leave it there when I build this little chord shape. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm also palm muting with my right hand a little bit, covering the strings by the bridge. Next, you're going to play the 6th fret of string 2 and the 7th fret of string 3. These are part of the chord. And you're actually going to back up and slide into them. Then pick them again. Then add your ring finger to the 8th fret of string 2. notice how every time I add a new phrase, I go back and review the whole thing. That's exactly how you should practice too. Okay, from here, you're going to grab the note that your middle finger is on. That's the 7th fret of string 3. You're going to pick this, slide back into fret 5, then pick fret 3, still in the same string, and finally you'll end fret 5 on string 4. So it's major pentatonic there at the end.